So, what is dropshipping and like kind of how does it work? Dropshipping is just basically selling products online without holding any inventory. And so, when you start a typical e-commerce business, you're going to be stocking the products that you sell, whether it's a custom-made product that you make yourself or whether it's a product you private labeled. Maybe you order it from China and then you stock it yourself, or you put it in some sort of a fulfillment center warehouse, like Amazon's FBA program, for instance. That would be doing your own fulfillment. But with drop shipping, you don't have to do that. Your suppliers will actually stock and fulfill the orders for you, ship them directly to your customers. So that's basically what the business model is. The way I found out about drop shipping is that I worked at a distributor in Los Angeles for about 5 years in my college days. And that distributor sold safes, locks, and security hardware, keys, things like that. It was a security hardware distributor company. And so I worked in the warehouse where, they had all the products that they stocked. And then I moved up into receiving, and then also I handled returns, shipping, all that stuff. So I handled all the things in the warehouse in the first couple of years I worked there. And then after that, I transitioned into sales and I started managing sales, and even placing purchase orders with suppliers and things like that. And so, as the salesman at the distributor, I learned the process of drop shipping because what would happen sometimes is I would have a customer that came to me and said, "Hey, I want to get this product, but you guys don't have it in stock. Can you get it for me and give me a good price?" And then I would have to call the supplier and I would have to get a custom quote for that product. And then I would send it to the dealer and they would tell me yes or no. And I would quote them the price and then they would negotiate the price usually, and then we'd come up with something that's fair. I would try to stick to 20% margin at a minimum. I would start at 30 usually and work down to 20 if I had to. And it really just depended on the customer. Sometimes the customers were like a local, small employer business, and they would have to negotiate me down to get better margins. Sometimes the customers were bigger companies, B2B, or even like government uh, like school systems and things like that. And they wouldn't really care because they would just have a budget that they could use.